I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be pay attention to what women do, not what they say. And even women know this instinctively, that a person's actions tell you everything you need to know, because talk is cheap. Got an email, and he says, "Hi, Corey. Thanks for answering my questions a few weeks ago. I appreciate it, and it was very useful. I didn't try to solve my girlfriend's problem anymore. I just listened to her patiently, and she feels good about it. She appreciates and feels my love for supporting her when she had a tough time. I tried my best to back off and let her chase me, but she had some work to do, and because of the 12-hour time difference, we could only text each other occasionally. And it didn't seem like spare time. We didn't have spare time for each other specifically. No Skype or no phone calls so far, but she said she missed me." And he says, you say pay attention to how women act, not what they say. And yeah, if she really missed you and she really loved you and she really cared about you, she would want to be talking to you on video Skype. I had a long-distance relationship with one of the girls that I wrote about in my book. A fucking amazing one. I'm still friends to her to this day. And when we were apart, because she lived in the UK and I was in Florida, and there was 5-6 hour time difference. It took 14 hours from her to travel from the UK till I picked her up at the airport. And she would usually spend about 3 months here visiting me. And then when she'd go back, we would talk every day. In the morning she would Skype me, and then at night she would Skype me, and we would talk, and she would just go on and on and on about all kinds of things, and I would just listen, and we would video. Actually, we didn't video Skype at the time, but we talked on Skype constantly. And she was always reaching out to me. I never initiated these conversations. She always used to say, "Why am I always the one reaching out to you?" I'd say, "Because you love me so much." But she was a good woman, and she had her shit together, and she didn't feel bad or embarrassed about that, because I was her boyfriend. I was a source of masculine strength in her life, and so she wanted to talk to me every day, and she wanted to tell me how much she loved me, and we would do our baby talk and all the stupid little things that we would say to each other. And even now, when we email each other back and forth, we still use our little pet names for each other, and we still tease each other using the same weird words, and we had our own language that we developed. And that's what happens when you're in a relationship with somebody that doesn't hold back, is that they make the effort to keep in touch. And what your girl is doing here is that she's really not making the effort, and that is indicative of how she really feels about you. He says, "From her actions, I feel she doesn't miss me or want me enough. Should I back off even more?" And what I would do in this case is just wait until she texts you or emails you and just say, "Hey, why don't we talk through Skype and video Skype each other?" Because you can't read her body language or her physiology if you're talking over text. And if that's all that's happening, is that you're texting back and forth every couple of weeks, then I would say there's not really much going on there at all. He said, "Should I wait for her to request for Skype or a phone call?" Yeah, wait for her to reach out to you to see if she does, because if she doesn't care, then she's not going to reach out to you if you're not that important to her. And I do remember in the past that you had fucked up a lot in the past, and so you'd done a lot of things wrong in the relationship. The relationship that I talked about with my girlfriend who lived overseas, everything was effortless from the moment that we met. It's always been that way. And we never hold back. We always talk and say what's completely on our minds to each other. And even now, even though we're just simply friends and she lives with her boyfriend in another country over in Europe, she still, from time to time, wants to see what I'm doing, what I'm up to. And so we'll correspond through email most of the time. But the point being is that women will reach out to you if they like you and they love you and they care about you and they appreciate you. And so I would do that. I wouldn't call her or reach out to her at all and see if she calls you, see if she texts you. And if she does, just say, "Hey, why don't we talk on Skype? Why don't we catch up?" And then do video Skype, because that way you at least can see each other online. Is she waiting for me to request it? And I would say no. I would say it's because she's just really not, it's not that important to her to contact you. He says, "I don't know how to make her willing to make some spare quality time for us." And it's like, you can't. The only thing you can do is back off and wait for her to initiate contact, because you obviously did a lot of things that you fucked up before she went away to go study in another country. He's like, I just feel that she's not that into me as she used to be and doesn't really have desire to talk to me. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. She doesn't have desire to talk to you and she's not that into you anymore. He says, please don't say let go for long distance relationship. I love her and I want to maintain it for 2 to 3 years until we can stay together. Please advise. I mean, honestly, you got to bottom line her actions, and her actions are that she's just simply not reaching out to you. That's indicative of how she feels about you, and that tells me her interest is really low in maintaining a relationship with you. And if she's not reaching out to you and she doesn't want to talk, I mean, after a week or two goes by, I would imagine she'll reach out to you. But if she doesn't, then there's just nothing there, and you're bullshitting yourself if you think there is. And so if 2 or 3 weeks have gone by and you don't hear from her, then my advice to you is to start dating somebody else where you live. And if she wants to talk to you, she'll reach out to you. She'll be like, hey, I miss you. I haven't heard from you. How you been? Like, oh, hey, baby, how are you? I miss you too. Let's talk on Skype. When are you free to meet up for a video Skype? And just send that back to her. And then let her tell you a definite time when she's available. Because if she's not willing to make time for you, then guess what? She doesn't care about you. And you got to look at her actions. It is what it is, dude. You can't blow up her phone and chase her and basically assume the woman's role in the relationship, because then all she's going to do is eventually give you the let's just be friends speech. Something to think about. That's what I would do if I were you. But I would say, because you fucked up a lot before she went away and went overseas, that tells me that she's really not that into you, and you got to be honest about that. You can't be emotionally attached to it. You just got to look and be realistic. It is what it is, man. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges. And you just got to give me several days to get back to you with a response, because I get a lot of email from the internet, and I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers. But be patient, and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, which I highly recommend, on my website underneath the email sign-up box will be a box that will have a link that will take you to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. And you don't have to have a Kindle device to read my book. All you have to do is, once you get to the download page, on the right-hand side, there'll be a button that you click. And when you click that button, it'll open up a window where you can download one of their free e-reader apps for your Android smartphone, your Android tablet, your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, or your PC. It takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app. And after that, it only takes a few more seconds to complete the purchase of my book, and you'll be reading it in no time. And I will talk to you soon.